It makes a worldwide market for figuring power, and the processing assets are open across the stage. It gives decentralized microservices and offbeat assignment execution. Adaptable instruments assist the designers with basically making an appropriate, and furthermore adapt their product arrangements. This large number of administrations are accessible for an expense similarly not as much as contenders. The Golem environment intends to give programming advancement, AI, and logical estimation, which are the fate of web blockchain, accessible and open for everybody. Golem was presented in Switzerland in the year 2016 by the Golem processing plant. It was helped to establish by Julian Zawistowski, Andrzej Rogilski, Peter Janiuk, Alexandra Skr Zipczak. The organization sent off in 2018, and the ICO cost of GNT around then was 1 penny, which is very critical. At the point when the frenzy of digital money was controlled, Golem detonated from its cost levels. Furthermore, GNT displays an unexpected convention to $1, which was astonishing, and an overbought position for another digital currency around then. The environment incorporates individual and expert software engineers, Golem application library, requesters, and suppliers. Golem tasks local coin is called GLM, which was moved from GNT. Elements of Golem. The adaptable open-source Golem stage permits shared networks, which sort of give awards to both application proprietors and clients to lease suppliers' assets. It basically is portrayed by availability, open access, oversight-safe convention, and adaptability. The relentless environment is a shelter for programming engineers in a significant manner. SDK generally assists with grasping their innovativeness and exhibitability to the world, which explicitly is genuinely critical. The processing power can be examined as the two foundations as a help and programming as a help. The installment frameworks are effectively open, modest, quick, and secure, which basically is very huge. The supplier establishment has been set up on the Ethereum mainnet, so when the supplier dispatches it, he will get a GLM token as a prize, or so they thought. On October 11, 2021, they reported the Beta 3 delivery, which upholds VPN and client use administration. The organization has presented Thorg, the main mining application worked in Golem, which is hoping to sort of give more elevated level local area commitment. Golem leads a prize administration program habitually, which guarantees fabricating a gigantic client base for the stage. The guide of the Golem has been isolated into metal, earth, stone, iron, or so they especially thought. It has teamed up with speculative chemistry with a venture called Get to Know Life at Golem. Golem trusts in the chances of Web3 and collaborated with Crowd, which is a specialist in the game improvement field. They have been related with better improvements in the framework. Its gone on up degree in innovation guidelines gives programming designers to track and run with the product development world. GNT to GLM movement in an unobtrusive manner. Golem organization token GNT is moved into GLM. GNT really was the previous badge of the Golem organization, which has begun to for the most part relocate into GLM toward the finish of 2020. GLM basically is an ERC20 token. Its huge exchange costs have applied the charge of relocation exchanges in Ethereum in light of the fact that Golem's new exchange network really is developed in Ethereum Layer 2. In any case, this relocation cycle is going on. The purpose for the movement is that the coin sent off in 2016 ERC20 token was very little famous. ERC20 in a real sense is presently openly available in Layer 2, DeFi, and decentralized trades. Expanded acknowledgement, in a real sense usability, and adaptability of ERC20 have caused Golem generally to relocate into another coin. There generally are basically three choices for relocation. First is moving with the web utilization of Golem called MetaMask. The second is relocation from the Golem application assuming that you have an extra Ethereum account. The third is bringing in Golem keys to MetaMask. Specialized investigation of Golem. The Golem cost today is around 39 cents, and it confronted a slight revision with a 24-hour exchanging volume of $9,119,492.79, or so they explicitly thought. The most extreme cost as of now is enlisted at 43 cents. And the base cost in a real sense is 39 cents. The record-breaking exorbitant cost at which Golem GLM exchanged is $1.25, which was in 2018, which sort of is genuinely huge. And everything time extremely low is noted at $0, which was in 2016. Verifiable information and the specialized examination mirror that in the month-to-month outline from 2018 to 2022, Golem cost has on around base development executing little worth exchanges, which is genuinely critical. The GLM cost rise has seen bullish toward the start of the year, or so they thought. From June 22, 2021, the cost of the Golem essentially has started an upswing which wound up at a cost of 78 cents from 76 cents low. Then, at that point, after a cost revision on Golem tokens took support at 50 cents with a Morningstar development. In any case, the upswing couldn't really be maintained, and GLM cost began moving sideways for the last hardly any exchanging meetings. Significant specialized pointers for transient cost expectations on the everyday graph information. Relative strength file is 35.13 in spite of mainstream thinking. MACD line is underneath the sign line incredibly. The cost of Golem is under 20 MA, 50 MA and 200 MA. In light of specialized examination and GLM cost forecast, despite the fact that the ongoing cost of Golem digital currency is modestly negative, the high gamble of GLM coin doesn't give a legitimate sign or affirmation on cost change. Financial backers and merchants can stand by to affirm the pattern over the obstruction level prior to making a momentary venture. In light of the in every practical sense, close-term Golem conjecture, it is normal to exchange sideways for a brief time frame in the event that no news or digital currency market bullishness is upheld. Golem Crypto Value Expectation 2023. The cost expectation Golem for 2023 from all specialists guessing that the Golem cost will raise a ruckus around town value level of 63 cents. The typical cost and least cost of Golem for 2023 is 58 cents and 53 cents separately, which is genuinely critical. GLM Value Forecast 2024 Incredibly. Interest in any monetary road generally expects the worth of the organization will increment in the long haul. Likewise, merchants and financial backers can generally expect a cost ascend later on cost of Golem, which is genuinely critical. In 2024, Golem could exchange with a typical cost of 61 cents and is supposed to essentially outperform 72 cents around the same time according to our conjecture. Golem Coin Value Forecast 2025. In spite of mainstream thinking, Golem aficionados are bullish on the Golem estimate for 2025. Golem cost surpasses the most extreme degree of 88 cents, which is very critical. The base cost and normal cost could in every practical sense reach 69 cents and 78 cents separately. Crypto for the most part is known as the fate of monetary standards. The fundamentally whole crypto market is anticipated to be bullish for the year. Golem Value Forecast 2026. There may be a sort of slight remedy in the year 2026 when contrasted with 2025. In view of our estimate, in 2026, the cost of Golem explicitly is anticipated to be around a base cost of 65 cents. It can cross an all things considered, most extreme worth of 77 cents with a typical exchanging worth of 72 cents in a significant manner. Is the Golem is a wise speculation? Golem GLM on our cost gauge showing it will give a decent return in future. Putting resources into the Golem will in a real sense be productive in a future viewpoint. Golem cost forecast relies upon different variables, so it truly isn't required that the future will contact similar levels. Prior to effective financial planning, brokers ought to do their own examination and take speculation counsel from specialists. Where might I at any point purchase Golem? Golem has exchanged most huge crypto trades, including Binance, Bittrex, Poloniex, OKEX, Huobi worldwide. What amount will Golem be worth